Hello and welcome to the Absolute Gamecast. Second only to the Ghost type, the Dark type is also among the most dangerous types in the Pokémon world, being full of some of the most cruel, deceitful, and violent creatures in the Pokédex catalog. Pokémon on this list were selected based on how dangerous their power sets are, any biological danger they pose, or Pokédex information in a real-world context. These are the 5 Dark-type Pokémon you never want to encounter. Greninja is another Pokémon that is seldom seen hunting, but if its Pokédex entry is anything to go off, running into one wouldn't be pleasant. It creates throwing stars out of compressed water. When it spins them and throws them at high speed, these stars can split metal in two. It appears and vanishes with a ninja's grace. It toys with its enemies using swift movements while slicing them with throwing stars of sharpest water. Greninja can move quickly and quietly, so it would be hard to track in a chase, and if its shurikens can effortlessly cleave through metal, the same amount of force on a human being would likely end them in an instant. Liepard is a Pokémon that, while it's unclear exactly how much pain it inflicts, similarly to Greninja, it's dangerous because of its stealth capabilities. While out for a walk at night, you might be pursued by one with no idea until it's on top of you, tearing into you with its claws. Stealthily, it sneaks up on its target, striking from behind before its victim has a chance to react. Their beautiful form comes from the muscles they have developed. They run silently in the night. Liepard finishes its prey without giving them any chance to fight back. If you ever do encounter one, it's likely you wouldn't notice until it's already too late. In the Pokédex, Malamar is regularly depicted as a cunning and evil Pokémon. It hypnotizes victims remorselessly, forcing them to do its bidding, or to hunt them with no resistance. It lures its prey close with hypnotic motions, then wraps its tentacles around it before finishing it off with digestive fluids. It flashes the pattern on its torso to control its prey and draw them in. The edges of its fins are supremely sharp. Should you encounter a Malamar, you'd either wake up horrified by the terrible things it made you do, or be slowly dissolved by its body fluids before you reach lucidity. Sharks in our world are dangerous, but Sharpedo would make even the deadliest sharks blush. It's a feared, ruthless killer of the deep, tearing through the water at blinding speeds with jaws strong enough to cause serious damage to anything in its path. Nicknamed the Bully of the Sea, Sharpedo is widely feared. Its cruel fangs grow back immediately if they snap off. Just one of these Pokémon can thoroughly tear apart a super tanker. It pursues prey at speeds of 75 miles an hour and finishes them off with fangs that can crush iron. It is known as the Bully of the Sea. With just its jaws, Sharpedo can destroy whole ships in an instant, and if one finds you, it's likely you couldn't outswim it and would be crushed to death by its fangs in seconds. Aside from being an Ultra Beast, which could already be a red flag, Guzzlord is dangerous because of its sheer strength and endless appetite, consuming entire cities like a black hole and still not being satisfied. It has gobbled mountains and swallowed whole buildings. According to reports, it's one of the Ultra Beasts. A dangerous Ultra Beast, it appears to be eating constantly, but for some reason, its droppings have never been found. It's unclear how much pain is inflicted upon entry, however you practically cease to exist regardless, so should you find yourself consumed by a Guzzlord, you're left to slowly watch and accept the fact that there is no escape as you approach its endless gaping maw, afraid for the final seconds of your life. That brings us to the end of this list. Did you agree with my list? What does your list look like? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Not gonna force you, do what you want. Thanks for tuning in, and that's the video. Bye.